Welcome back again, and tonight we're having a lot of fun. We're listening to some wonderful music from the singer himself, and he is here, ladies and gentlemen, your favorite singer, the one and only Sandip. Sandip, you've been singing some brilliant song, awesome, and I'm loving it, and I want to hear more songs from you. However, at the same time, I want to know some of your stuff, your interests, your likes, what you dislike, and one of the things you mentioned is misbehave. You really hate when someone misbehaves. I mean, give me an example of things that you don't really like. What do you mean by misbehave?
Anybody who misbehaves when you are behaving well with them, it puts you off, or somebody puts on a face.
But this is the real world. This is a world where good people is there, bad people there, and whatever people you name it, they're there. You will have problems. We live in a society, no one is perfect.
You tolerate them to an extent, and then it becomes a pain. You try to ignore, avoid, but sometimes it shows up. I may be also in some sort of a bad mood, and if somebody is not behaving.
Does that happen a lot to you, or what?
Sometimes it happens, but for example, even on these telephone calls these days, which come with recorded messages, or somebody trying to sell insurance or something, and you're not in a mood, and it really puts you off. So
would you call that as, or classify that as misbehave?
Yes, I would.
Someone just trying to sell their product to you, they're calling you to find out, okay, where Mr. Sandip is. Let's call him. Let's see if he's going to buy my product. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Absolutely nothing wrong, but they never ask, what are you doing? Have you got time to listen to us? They just start out with their own agenda. And I may not be in a mood, or I may be doing something else, listening to some music or discussing.
But can you say to them, okay, maybe I'm busy now, I'm doing something wrong, call me back later on, or whatever, or I don't want to know, I'm not interested.
We do, but sometimes even because it's come at a wrong time, you end up talking to them not nicely, but sometimes a bit rudely. So it puts you off.
So I haven't, although I've known you for a very, very long time, I haven't seen the other side of you being rude. How can you be rude to someone?
I wish I am not, and I'll try not to be. I try not to be with everybody.
Be rude to me now, go on. Give me an example of rudeness.
There are many situations where you just can't help it. Somebody comes and pushes you. And maybe it's not intentional, but it looks intentional, then it really puts you off. These sort of things happen in actual life, but I guess you've got to ignore it.
Yeah, well, we have to ignore some stuff. That's the real world. And I hope, as from today onwards, as from the new year, you have a fantastic life, you have a straightforward life, you don't have any problem in your life, although it might not be possible, but I do wish you sincerely good luck and all the best with whatever you do. I want to touch on your cricket. I mean, obviously, you're a big fan of cricket, and you love cricket, you love watching cricket. You used to play cricket yourself.
Yes, when I was in school, I played Delhi schools and I played North Zone schools. My counterpart were some pretty prominent players, including Sunil Gavaskar, and played against them. And cricket was my passion, and it still is a passion. I would get up at any time of the night to watch cricket, particularly when...
Who do you support?
Well, I come from India. Unfortunately, I do support India. But if it's England playing Australia, I'll definitely support England.
There's nothing wrong with whoever you support. You support India. I love Indian players. They're one of the great players in the world. So there's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, Bangladesh is also doing well as well. They were playing New Zealand.
They are a very good team. And Bangladesh is going to give them another year and a half or 2 years. They are going to be very good. And exactly like Sri Lanka, when they started as novices, and within a couple of years they won the World Cup. I guarantee you, within 2 years, Bangladesh will win the ODI World Cup, or they'll be on the test ranking, will be number one. They've got
good luck to the Tigers, and we will support you all the way through. Anyway, let's listen to one song now. Which one are you going to sing for us?
This is a song from, it's an Adhanik song from the film Anthony Firingi, Ami Je Jalsa Ghore.
আমি যে জলসা ঘরে বেলোয়ারি ঝাড়, আমি যে জলসা ঘরে বেলোয়ারি ঝাড়, আমি যে জলসা ঘরে নিশি ফুরালে কেহ চায় না আমায়, জানি গো আজ নিশি ফুরালে কেহ চায় না আমায়, জানি গো আজ আমি যে জলসা ঘরে বেলোয়ারি ঝাড়, আমি যে জলসা ঘরে। আমি যে আতর গো আতর গানে ভরা, আমি যে আতর গো আতর গানে ভরা, আমারই কাজ হলো যে গন্ধে খুশি করা, তারে রাখে মনে ফুরালে হায় গন্ধ যে তার, কে তারে রাখে মনে ফুরালে হায় গন্ধ যে তার, আমি যে জলসা ঘরে বেলোয়ারি ঝাড়, আমি যে জলসা ঘরে। হায় গো কি যে আগুন জ্বলে বুকের মাঝে, হায় গো কি যে আগুন জ্বলে বুকের মাঝে, বুঝিয়ে তবু ভুলতে পারি না যে, হায় গো কি যে আগুন জ্বলে বুকের মাঝে, হায় গো কি যে আগুন জ্বলে বুকের মাঝে, বুঝিয়ে তবু ভুলতে পারি না
wonderful. It was a really nice song once again. Sandip, I just have to share some good news with you and everyone, especially our viewers. What I really want to say is আপনারা যারাই এনটিভি দেখেন বিশ্বের বিভিন্ন জায়গা থেকে, including Bangladesh, America, Dubai, এনটিভি ইউরোপ, এনটিভি ওয়ার্ল্ডওয়াইড, whatever আপনারা দেখেন, যেখান থেকে দেখেন, আপনাদের সবার জন্য এই নিউজটা জানা উচিত যে today is a very very special day for us NTV family here in the studio and NTV colleagues worldwide, because it is New Year Eve now and it's a special day for a very very special person in NTV. যিনি NTV run করেন, যিনি NTV manage করেন. He's a wonderful guy. He's the most respected person. I've been working with him for a very long time, and I tell you, I don't feel like he's my boss. I feel like he's like a very close friend, very close family member. The way he treats us, the way he talks to us, and always, I mean, যখন টিভিতে আসি, NTVতে আসি, Shuman, have you eaten? চলো একসাথে খাই. This and that. So he's so really nice, and it's really delighted. I'm really delighted and honored যে আজকে Music and Adda প্রোগ্রামে ওনার জন্মদিন আমরা সেলিব্রেট করছি. Actually the whole studio is buzzing itself. Ladies and gentlemen, আপনারা এনটিভি দেখে আসছেন অনেক দিন ধরে বাংলাদেশে এবং এইখানে, যিনি ম্যানেজ করেন, যিনি ডাইরেক্ট করেন, he is our director, the one and only Mustafa Sarwar. ওনার জন্মদিন আজকে, and we want to wish him from here, from the studio, from the technical team, from the producer, from the sound department, from editor, everyone, we want to wish you a happy birthday to you. Let's sing a song for our honorable director.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mustafa Sarwar. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mustafa Sarwar. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much for a wonderful song. আমি always বলি যে Music and Adda wouldn't have been possible without the guys behind the camera, especially আমাদের producer Robin Haider Khan, then আমাদের transmission team Arafat Khan, আমাদের online switching team Shuman, আমাদের studio and technical team Badal and Minhaj, আমাদের editing team Rajin, এবং আরো অনেকে আছেন যারা we have a huge staff, large, I mean অনেকেই কাজ করেন এনটিভিতে, and you know I cannot mention everyone's name right here right now, but I want to say guys, you guys make this program a wonderful program. You guys make me a better person and a better presenter. আর আমাদেরকে যারা ডাইরেক্ট করেন, যারা গাইড করেন, তারা হচ্ছেন আমাদের ডাইরেক্টর মোস্তফা সারওয়ার বাবু, ওনার আজকে জন্মদিন। এবং on that note I want to say a very special and huge thank you to Sabrina Hussain, our CEO. Thank you guys, you guys are wonderful and I love you so much, and I wish you sincerely a happy birthday to you. We're running out of time, but what I want to know from yourself is, you love going to different places, you love visiting different historical places. Why is that? What do you want to learn from these histories?
I've always loved history of any place. That's my passion, and so is it is my wife's. So we have traveled lots of places in our last 20 years. Greece, Italy, Egypt, China, Turkey, entire Europe.
So what's been the most historical place you've, you've been
Without
to so
any
many
doubt,
countries?
Egypt.
Egypt.
It's got a history which is recorded, and there are evidence of that. There could be other histories which we'll find out, but actual physical things are there in Egypt which dates back to 4000 BC. 4,000 years before
Wow.
Christ. So it's very unique, wonderful.
Well, it's really nice to know the history as well. I mean, it's exciting. Definitely, you want to learn about new culture, new places, new history. It's wonderful. Anyway, we're not going to chit chat anymore. Let's listen to another song. Which one are you going to sing for us now?
This is a song from another song from film Sonnashi Raja. In the film, it depicts Uttam Kumar. Let's try the song.
না 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 কি হচ্ছে কি শশীকান্ত কাহার বা না দাদরা বাজাও কাহারওয়ানা দাদরা বাজাও কাহারওয়ানা দাদরা বাজাও তো পাল্টা মারছো চাটিয়া কাহারওয়ানা দাদরা বাজাও তো পাল্টা মারছো চাটি শশীকান্ত তুমি দেখছি শশীকান্ত তুমি দেখছি আসরটাকে করবে মাটি কাহারওয়ানা দাদরা বাজা পায়ের পায়ের রোশনি পায়ের 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 রোশনি পায়ের 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 রোশনি পায়ের 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 রোশনি পায়ের 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 কলজেটাকে করুক ঘায়ের কলজেটাকে করুক ঘায়ের আমার পদ্ম পাতায় লাগবে না দাগ পদ্ম পাতায় লাগবে না দাগ কলঙ্ক ফাঁক যতই ঘাটি আমার পদ্ম পাতায় লাগবে না দাগ কলঙ্ক ফাঁক যতই ঘাটি শশীকান্ত তুমি দেখছি আসরটাকে করবে মাটি কাহারওয়ানা দাদরা বাজা পাল্টা মারছো চাটি শশীকান্ত তুমি দেখছি আসরটাকে করবে মাটি গোলাপ জল দাও ছিটিয়ে গোলাপ জল দাও ছিটিয়ে গোলাপ জল দাও ছিটিয়ে গোলাপ ফুলের পাপড়ি ছড়াও ভুলতে যে চাই বুকের জ্বালা রক্ত নেশা আগুন ধরা গোলাপ জল দাও ছিটিয়ে প্রতি রাতের এই যে আসর প্রতি রাতে এই যে আসর প্রতি রাতের এই যে আসর, এ যে আমার জীবন বাসর, প্রতি রাতের এই যে আসর, এ যে আমার জীবন বাসর। আমার ইচ্ছে করে শূন্যে উঠে, ইচ্ছে করে শূন্যে উঠে মেঘের উপর গিয়ে হাঁটি। আহ শশীকান্ত তুমি দেখছি আসরটাকে করবে মাটি। কাহার বানা বাদরাম বাজা, পাল্টা মারছো চাটি। শশীকান্ত তুমি দেখছি আসরটাকে করবে মাটি। কাহার বানা বাদরাম বাজা, পাল্টা মারছো চাটি। শশীকান্ত তুমি দেখছি আসরটাকে করবে মাটি। কাহার বানা বাদরাম বাজা, কাহার বানা বাদরাম বাজা, কাহার বানা বাদরাম বাজা।
Wonderful. We'll have to go for a break now. When we come back, we'll continue. Dear viewers, this is the time for us to go for one more break, and when we come back, we'll give you more music and more stories. Shatei thakun. We'll be back after the break.